Hello, and welcome to the Investing from the 920 podcast starring Josh Jansen. Today, we are going to be covering my watch list for this coming week. What is included in that watch list is if TikTok is going to be banned in the United States or if it's going to be bought out by a United States company, as well as gold and Sorrento Therapeutics, which is my corona vaccine stock that I bought back in May. So the top news this week, starting with TikTok. TikTok has been making headlines this week as President Trump is going to ban the app or force a buyout from a U.S. company in the next 45 days as of August 7th, 2020. Trump is forcing the issue because he believes China is stealing U.S. data from its users. This comes from the fact that the company that owns TikTok is based in China, and China is known for stealing data from different parts of the world. But China has denied the allegations, but since they're run by communists or the Communist Party of China, you cannot trust them as they manipulate and lie to their citizens all the time. With Trump signing the executive order, it presents an interesting legal aspect or legal issue, as if the president can force a foreign company to face a buyout from a U.S. company or be banned in all. So, of course, the company always has the option to just accept its ban from the United States, but that would be a rather large hit from the company as the U.S. is its main target audience. But the US is not the only one banning or considering banning TikTok. The other countries that are included in this include Japan, Pakistan, Indonesia, Hong Kong, and India. From that, Trump has also given TikTok a timeline to sell the company. The companies that are leading the headlines for the potential buyout is Microsoft. This comes to more of a surprise, but at the same time, not a large surprise because the company is looking to diversify by getting into the social media world. Google is also in talks with TikTok to buy the company, but this also brings an interesting aspect because Google, according to some people, is already pushing the limits of becoming a monopoly. But by adding a top social media app to their company, there will be likely lawsuits filed against the company for becoming too much of a monopoly. But what many people don't realize is that a company like Google can get this large and not be called a monopoly because they aren't controlling their prices and killing their competitors from their markets. Google doesn't try and cancel the competition out and then raise prices so that they're the sole people in their field. They're just a rather very large company that is growing exponentially. But now, since with TikTok facing the ban, it is now facing multiple competitors as the ban or buyout looms over the company. Instagram just released their new feature called Instagram Reels, and it is basically a copy of TikTok. This has caused a rather large decline in the company value because its market share has now been decreased. There is also another app that will be banned with TikTok titled WeChat because it proposes the same issues with national security as TikTok does. Moving on to our next topic for the week. Gold and other precious metals are going through the roof as investors are looking to these precious metals as a safeguard for their money. Gold reached yet again another all-time high on intraday trading on August 5th, reaching $2,054 an ounce. The US dollar has become weaker and weaker as the Federal Reserve pumps more and more money into the economy, causing demand for these precious metals to skyrocket. The US dollar has been losing its value compared to the euro. In the last month, because of all of this and the likely stimulus package that is on its way. In the last month alone, it is down 5 cents comparing itself to the euro. From this huge increase in demand, it causes the equal increase in price that you're seeing in gold as it's reaching its all-time high. And for many investors, like myself, I own shares of a company that is working in some form of field work for the coronavirus. So the company that I own is titled Sorrento Therapeutics, and its stock ticker is SRNE. The company originally spiked back in mid-May on its reports of starting a coronavirus vaccine. And like many others, it spiked about 200%, or to be exact, 198% in the single day as its report of the vaccine made headlines. Since the initial spike, the stock has gone up 351% on its reported progress of its vaccine, as well as its works on licensing a 30-minute spit test for COVID-19. The 30-minute spit test is going to be revolutionary, as it can take days or a matter of a week to get your results for a coronavirus test. This will likely decrease the number of cases in the United States, as contact tracing will become easier and a lot faster, so you won't have to worry about going out the next few days or the next week, possibly infecting someone as you are waiting for your results. Sorrento entered a licensing agreement with Columbia University on its spit test for COVID-19 and said that its progress in the creation of the spit test is on its way to hitting the markets very soon. That concludes this episode of the Investing from the 920 podcast starring Josh Hansen. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time.